സോ നിങ്ങൾ ഞങ്ങളുടെ മ്യൂസിക് എൻജോയ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടോ? യു എൻജോയ് അവർ മ്യൂസിക്? ഓ താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച്. ഓക്കെ, എനിവേ ഒരുപാട് സന്തോഷമുണ്ട് ഇവിടെ വരാൻ സാധിച്ചാൽ എനിക്ക് വേണ്ടി പെർഫോം ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിക്കുന്നതിലൊക്കെ. സോ ഹൗ യു ഗൈസ് എൻജോയ്? സോ ഡു എൻജോയ്. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അറിയാവുന്ന പാട്ടുകളൊക്കെ ആണെങ്കിൽ കൂടെ കൂടുക കേട്ടോ. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പാടാൻ താല്പര്യം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ യു ക്യാൻ ജസ്റ്റ് കം ഫോർവേഡ് ആസ് വെൽ. പാടാൻ താല്പര്യം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വരാം, നോ പ്രോബ്ലം, നോ ഇഷ്യൂ. അല്ലേ, പാടുമ്പോൾ താല്പര്യമുണ്ടോ? ആർക്കെങ്കിലൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാവുമല്ലോ, ഇല്ലാത്തവരൊന്നും ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. മോസ്റ്റ് വെൽക്കം. നാണിച്ചിരിക്കരുത് കേട്ടോ. വി ആർ വൺ ഫാമിലി ആക്ച്വലി. സോ യു ക്യാൻ കം ഫോർവേഡ്. നിങ്ങൾ മുന്നോട്ടൊക്കെ വന്നാലാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഈ ഒരു ഫാമിലി ഫംഗ്ഷൻ ഇറ്റ് വിൽ ബി ഗ്രേറ്റ് സക്സസ്. സോ ഇപ്പം സ്റ്റാർട്ടിങ് ആയതുകൊണ്ട് നമുക്കിങ്ങനെ പതുക്കെ മെലഡീസ് ഒക്കെ കേട്ട് പോകാം അല്ലേ? ഫാസ്റ്റ് നമ്പർ വേണോ? പറഞ്ഞോളൂ. ഒരെണ്ണം പോണോ? കൂടോ? നിങ്ങൾ പറയും. അറിയാവുന്നൊരു പാട്ട് പാടിയാൽ കൂടെ പാടുവോ? യെസ് ഓർ നോ? നോക്കട്ടെ. ഞാനും വരാ തൃശ്ശൂർ പൂരം കാണാൻ. കൂടോ? പാടണം കേട്ടോ. ഞാനും വരാ തൃശ്ശൂർ പൂരം കാണാൻ. ഞാനും വരാ തൃശ്ശൂർ പൂരം കാണാൻ. പൂരമെനിക്കൊന്ന് കാണണ കാന്ത. ഒന്ന് പാടിയ. ആഹാ, നിങ്ങൾ പാടിയാലേ ഞാൻ ഈ പാട്ട് പാടുള്ളൂ, അല്ലേ ഞാൻ മെലഡിയിലിട്ടു. ഒടീസേ, പൂരമെനിക്കൊന്ന് കാണണ കാന്ത, പൂരമെനിക്കൊന്ന് കൂടണ കാന്ത. അതണ്ട, എല്ലാരും പാടുന്നുണ്ട്, കുറച്ചും കൂടെ ലൗഡർ പ്ലീസ്. പൂരമെനിക്കൊന്ന് കാണണ കാന്ത, പൂരമെനിക്കൊന്ന് കൂടണ കാന്ത. 1 2 3 4 കാന്ത. ഞാനും വരാ തൃശ്ശൂർ പൂരം കാണാൻ. കാന്ത. ഞാനും വരാ തൃശ്ശൂർ പൂരം കാണാൻ. എനിക്കൊന്ന് കാണണ കാന്ത. അൾട്രാടെക് സിമെന്റിന്റെ ആൾക്കാരാണ് നമ്മള്. ഉറപ്പില്ലാതെ പാടല്ലേ അല്ലേ? നല്ല ഉറപ്പോടെ പാടിക്കേ. മദ്ദളം എനിക്കൊന്ന് കാണണ കാന്ത. അയ്യോ, ഇതെന്തു പറ്റി? ഉറപ്പിച്ചു, നമ്മൾ ഫാമിലി അല്ലേ? സി ഐ ആം ആസ്കിങ് യു വൺസ് അഗൈൻ ടുഗദർ. മദ്ദളം എനിക്കൊന്ന് കാണണ കാന്ത, മദ്ദളം അതിലൊന്ന് കൊട്ടണ കാന്ത. തിമില എനിക്കൊന്ന് കാണണ കാന്ത, തിമില എനിക്കൊന്ന് കൊട്ടണ കാന്ത. 1 2 3 4 കാന്ത. ഞാനും വരാ തൃശ്ശൂർ പൂരം കാണാൻ. കാന്ത. ഞാനും വരാ തൃശ്ശൂർ പൂരം കാണാൻ. കാന്ത. ഞാനും എന്തോരം നന്നായിട്ട് വായിച്ചു. ഒരു കൈഡ് പോലും അടിച്ചോ? ഇല്ലല്ലോ. ഓക്കെ, താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച്. ഇനി നമുക്ക് പതുക്കെ മെലഡിയിലോട്ട് തന്നെ പോവാം അല്ലേ? സോ ദിസ് ഇസ് അവർ ഫാമിലി. ഇറ്റ്സ് എ ബ്യൂട്ടിഫുൾ ഹിന്ദി സോങ്. ഒരു റൊമാൻറ്റിക് സോങ് ആട്ടോ. बाकी थोड़ी सी है जिंदगी, जगी धड़कन नहीं, जाना जिंदा हूँ मैं तो अभी, कुछ ऐसी लगन इस लम्हे में है, ये लम्हा कहाँ था मेरा, अब ये सामने इसे छू लूं जरा, मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा, खुशियाँ चूम लूं या रो लूं जरा, मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा. धूप में चलते हुए तन को छाया तेरी मिल गई, रोते बच्चे की है जैसे फुसलाने से फिर खुल गई, कुछ ऐसा ही अब महसूस दिल को हो रहा है, बरसों के पुराने जख्म पे मरहम लगा सा है, कुछ ऐसा रहम इस लम्हे में है, लम्हा कहाँ था मेरा, अब ये सामने इसे छू लूं जरा, मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा, खुशियाँ चूम लूं या रो लूं जरा, मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to all of you. We'll be beginning in a couple of minutes, but I do have an announcement for you. Your attention, please. KL 06L1661. Yes. All right, thank you so much. And I'm so sorry to interrupt you guys. Please do continue. I'm sure they have tons of music to keep you entertained. Over to you guys. Thank you.
Okay, so this is very famous song.
On the dark side of highway, full weight in my head, was melancholy just rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, so silvery light, that glory I'm a sacred hymn, but it's all for the night. That she stood in the doorway, heard the mission bell. Now I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. She lifted up the counter, she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor, got to hear them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. Belly of the room at the Hotel California. Any time of it, any time of it, you can find in here. And when it's different, it visitors, she called the Mercedes Benz. She called a lot of pretty, pretty boys. She called friends. The dance in the courtyard, sweet atmosphere. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget.
Thank you so much. It's a wonderful song. Alle, so beautiful one. It's called Time.
I think so. I'm
Yeah,
so
no
sorry.
problem.
Do you want one more song or shall we directly jump into the function? It's all up to you. You are the kings today. So, on you. Do you want to go for another song?
No?
I believe everybody is
No,
like,
just go. Okay.
yes, but thank you so much,
you so much,
guys.
yeah.
You have
Thank
done
you
an
so much.
amazing job. Can I have a loud round of applause for this wonderful team here?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, once again, thank you so much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We all have gathered here in this beautiful evening to appreciate and recognize some exceptional accomplishments that have truly set the standard for excellence in the concrete and construction industry. On behalf of Indian Concrete Institute, Kochi, and Ultratech Cement Limited, I welcome each one of you present here to the ICI Ultratech Awards 2023. Can I have a loud round of applause as we dive into this beautiful evening? Thank you so much. Before we move further, let me begin by introducing myself. My name is Anu Tressa George, and I am much delighted to be the MC of such a prestigious occasion. As we all know, no occasion starts without showing gratitude towards the Almighty. The Aditya Vandana is the reflection of our values and commitments to a never-ending journey towards excellence. Let's begin our much-awaited celebration with the auspicious Aditya Vandanam. I request everybody to be seated and let's all listen to the Aditya Vandanam.
आदित्यः सविता सूर्या खगः भूषा गभस्तिमान् सुवर्णसदृशो भानुर्विश्वरेता दिवाकरः गच्छामि कराभाय हरये विश्वकर्मणे नमस्तमो विघ्नाय कुजये लोकसाक्षिणे जयाय जयभद्राय हर्षवाय नमो नमः सहस्रांश आदित्याय नमो नमः आदित्याय नमो नमः
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's time to officially inaugurate this evening with the lamp lighting ceremony. It's time to commence our event by lighting the lamp of knowledge and wisdom. Let's invite the dignitaries on stage to do the honors of lighting the lamp. I request Dr. Anil Joseph, Chairman ICI Kochi Center, to join me on stage. I also request Dr. Job Thomas, Secretary ICI Kochi Center, Engineer Shaiju Nair, Treasurer ICI Kochi Center, Dr. V. Ramachandra, Keynote Speaker, President-elect ICI, Engineer Ravi Shankar, Vice President South ICI, Engineer Punnuspi John, Zonal Head Technical Ultratech Cement Limited, Mr. Ani George, Regional Head Marketing Ultratech Cement Limited, Engineer Sajid Bhaskar R, Regional Head Technical Ultratech Cement Limited. As we have all the dignitaries, I request all of you to step forward for the lamp lighting ceremony. Yes, all the dignitaries have joined us. It's time to officially inaugurate this evening with the lighting of lamp. I request all the dignitaries to step forward for the lamp lighting ceremony, please. Yes. And it's with immense pleasure that I declare that this event have been officially inaugurated. Thank you so much, Dr. Anil Joseph, Dr. Job Thomas, Mr. Shaiju Nair, Dr. V. Ramachandra, Mr. Ravi Shankar, Mr. Punnus P. John, Mr. Ani George, Mr. Sajid Bhaskar R. Thank you so much. I request all of you to take your seats. Thank you once again. I request Dr. Anil Joseph to stay back. It's time to welcome the gathering. So please, sir.
Good evening, all. Indeed, it's a proud privilege to me to be here addressing this gathering as we celebrate this annual get-together of the Indian Concrete Institute, partnered by Ultratech Cement, to recognize the excellent work done in the field of concrete industry in the last year. It is a very few events where the concrete works get recognized. There are so many awards available, but then I think this is the only one event we started from 2012, which is consistently being done, where we all get together to celebrate the success of concrete. And it is very vital and important in our country, where we are having the growth which is just about to start. India being the third largest economy has to grow, leaps and bounds to catch up. And we have a big quality problem in construction. And by recognizing the good works, we will make a trend and set standard to make sure that the works are proper and we don't have to do a retrofitting in the future. Unfortunately, we don't have an engineer's bill so far, and there is no regulatory mechanism to monitor what exactly is happening in the site. So then it's more important for these award winners who has done this one particular job, where they have taken the pain to create structures which can last long. And that is what something which we have to celebrate, because end of the day, the safety of the persons is connected with the safe environment which they are staying. And this is a vital important aspect to have safe structures in our country. Coming to my duty is the privilege to welcome the big family of the Indian Concrete Institute. It's the concrete passion lovers across our city of Kochi. So we represent the 8 districts in this area, which comes under ICI Kochi. And ICI, I think our Vice President will deal in detail. Ravi Shankar will take up in detail regarding the ICI activity. Indian Concrete Institute is a very strong body with almost 380 members in Kochi, and is quite vibrant and active with a lot of events happening quite regularly. And thanks to the wonderful support from all of you, that it is always an event which we look upon to. I have the great privilege to welcome Dr. V. Ramachandra, the chief guest and the keynote speaker, and as well as the President-elect of the Indian Concrete Institute, an authority in the field of white topping in concrete. He has done so much of extensive work, and sir, it's a great privilege for me to welcome you. We have our own Vice President of Indian Concrete Institute South, my beloved friend, Engineer Ravi Shankar. Thank you, Ravi Shankar, for taking all the pain and coming over here to join us today evening. We have a galaxy of people here who are the award winners. I would especially like to thank the Concrete Engineer of the Year, Keshav Chandran sir, for coming all the way. He was on a very critical project. He came from all the way here to do. And once we see this profile, we know how much he has contributed to the infrastructure development. Thank you for the excellent work done to make our infrastructure grow. There are so many winners. I know most of them, but I cannot name all of them. So it's your day. Congratulations for the excellent job done. Beautiful houses. It was a very tough challenge. And here I would like to specially welcome the jury members. It was a big task. I was part of the jury. I opted out being part so that the experts did the job. Thank you. All the jury members are here. Thank you very much for doing an excellent job. I know it was a tough job. It took us a whole day to select because there were so many entries and it was very difficult. So whoever is the winner, whoever is the finalist, it was a very close calls. And I congratulate all the winners who has done and who is victorious and going to get the award today. It's my privilege to welcome our partners for this event. The Ultratech team, Engineer Punnus John, Zonal Head, Technical. It's a proud privilege for me to welcome you to this gathering. Engineer Annie George, Regional Head Marketing. Annie George, please. Yeah, welcome sir to this gathering. And we have our own Sajid Bhaskar, the Regional Head, as well as the EC committee member of ICI Kochi and the chairman of the ICI Calicut chapter here, and the man who is the driving force to make this event happen. Sajid, welcome to the meeting. I welcome all the EC members. We have a very vibrant EC team with us where we meet every month with 2-3 programs and keep the ICI kicking. I welcome each and every one of my beloved executive committee members to this gathering. And we have our past president, Shelly Fernandez, past secretary, Mohan Rao sir. I welcome you all to this meeting. And the winners, as well as the delegates, our friends from our different close fraternity, Bai, Grace, Credai, Piling Association, and whatever be the different forum, IGS, we have a network of friends from the other industries, Indian Institute of Architects, who had all come here to join us. I heartily welcome all of you to this meeting. And once again, I congratulate all the winners and take this opportunity to welcome all of you for this evening where we celebrate the success of concrete. Let us be proud of the nation building and let us contribute to the growth of our country, which is very much needed. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir. And just like he was mentioning, I'm sure we are here to celebrate success together as one team. We all know that Indian Concrete Institute is one of the leading professional bodies in India, catering to the professional needs of individuals and organizations involved in concrete. ICI was born in 1982. Now it is a strong professional body having more than 15,000 enrolled life members from 48 regional centers, more than 350 organizational members spread across the entire length and breadth of the country. To know more about the ICI, let's invite Engineer Ravi Shankar, Vice President South ICI. Please, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, on stage we'll be having Engineer Ravi Shankar, Vice President South ICI. He'll be talking more about ICI. Please, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Anu made my job easy already. She already summarized what is Indian Concrete Institute is. So firstly, I'm very glad to be part of this today's program, Indian Concrete Institute and Ultratech Awards, very prestigious awards program in this beautiful evening in Kochi. As far as Indian Concrete Institute is concerned, ICI is for not-for-profit organization. Started off in the year way back in 1982, based in Chennai. The objective of Indian Concrete Institute is basically the dissemination of the knowledge and promote the quality concrete and construction. In addition, when it comes to academia, its main objective is to bridge the gap between academics and the industry. Till recently, we had 45 centers, and over the last few months since June, we have started another 2 centers. One center based in Srinagar, that's Jammu and Kashmir Center. And the 47th center we started off in Davangere, that's in Karnataka. in addition to the activities that we conduct in Indian Concrete Institute, one of the, I would say, very good initiative that we started a few years ago is starting of the student chapters in the engineering colleges. ICI centers across the country gives a lot of support in the engineering colleges to bridge the gap between the academics and the industry. ICI centers gives support in terms of sending the resource person in every subjects of civil engineering, which the colleges wants, and supporting the projects, visiting the fields, conducting the, attending the internships programs and all that actually. And I'm sure Kochi Center also conduct one of the very vibrant center in terms of conducting the student chapter activities and supporting the engineering colleges actually. When it comes to today's program, Indian Concrete Institute and Ultratech Awards program, ICI jointly with a big corporate cement and concrete giant in the country, the Ultratech Cement Limited, we're conducting this program, awards program across the country. In the South India itself, in 17 centers where these programs are happening actually. In this, a lot of efforts goes in from all the stakeholders. This ICI Ultratech Awards, we identify and recognize the very quality construction, both in the concrete and construction, in various sectors like residential, commercial, institutional, industrial, and even the IHBs, individual houses also, that's in terms of well-built residential building awards. Also, the individuals are also recognized, like outstanding concrete engineer, young engineer of the center of the state, and even the professors actually, the outstanding concrete teacher, so on and so forth actually. So a lot of efforts has gone in both from Indian Concrete Institute as well as Ultratech Cement Limited in conducting this program, starting from the nominations till date actually. So I congratulate both ICI and Ultratech Cement Limited, and I take this opportunity to thank and congratulate all the nominees and the award winners of today's program. To understand a little more in detail about Indian Concrete Institute, let us have a small AV please. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Ravishankar, for explaining it to us. Now, since we have heard a lot about it, just like he was mentioning, I request your attention over to the audio visuals on screen.
Over the centuries, civilizations have prospered because mankind has taken gigantic leaps to harness technologies to create infrastructure, the backbone of all the economies. The binder at the core of infrastructure development has been concrete. Spearheading advances in concrete and concrete construction in India is the Indian Concrete Institute, one of the leading professional bodies catering to the professional needs of individuals and organizations involved with concrete. A non-profit organization, ICI is dedicated to the cause of disseminating knowledge and address constant research needs on concrete as well as to promote concrete technology and quality construction. In 1982, SERC Chennai and Anna University jointly conducted an international seminar on modern concrete construction practices. The delegates of the seminar resolved to form an organization to share knowledge so that developments in concrete could be shared with many Indian engineers, and the Indian Concrete Institute was formed. From just around 500 members from 5 regional centers in 1982, ICI has grown today to be a strong professional body, having more than 12,000 enrollments from 38 local centers spread across the country. Of these, more than 256 are organizational members. Today, ICI is a binding force, creating synergy between all segments of people, practicing engineers, consultants, designers, manufacturers, research scholars, academicians, and students. ICI, through its local centers, conducts variety of programs like seminars, workshops, conferences, exhibitions, and training programs, etc., each providing the participants platforms for learning and interaction at national and international level. Each ICI event is a unique opportunity to listen to and interact with all segments of people in the concrete industry and get updated on the latest materials, technologies, and practices. Many events are focused on sustainability through the use of innovative materials and techniques. The response to such programs from government bodies is overwhelming. The objectives of ICI are clearly defined. Every action of ICI focuses on a tangible output for the benefit of practitioners, end users, and society at large. On 7th September every year, Concrete Day is celebrated as an annual event at all centers in a big way to commemorate the day of formation of ICI. Working in close coordination with central and state government bodies like CPWD, PWDs, municipal corporation, etc., ICI helps these bodies to adopt latest technologies and practices in infrastructure building. ICI members also participate actively in several committees of BIS. Focused towards advocating the concept of sustainability in construction practices, ICI is participating actively in the Asian Concrete Federation, a group of professional bodies of 10 Asian countries. ICI has signed MOUs with many other concrete institutes around the world for exchange of technological information, technical documents, and to organize programs jointly. Keeping the ever-changing future in perspective, ICI reaches to budding civil engineers through students' chapters. There are more than 165 students' chapters all over the country, and the numbers are constantly increasing. Each chapter is focused on bridging the gap between basic theoretical knowledge and professional practice by imparting requisite knowledge to budding engineers. ICI identifies, recognizes, and awards the experts in the field of concrete for their contributions to the development of concrete technology and concrete construction. Every year, 16 such awards are presented at the time of AGM. To disseminate knowledge, ICI brings out several publications with the help of technical committees for the benefit of practicing technocrats. Its journal is of national repute today. Very soon, a journal of international standards will be brought out in collaboration with a world-renowned publisher. Every dawn at ICI summons a new approach and new initiatives to create milestones in the journey of concrete construction in India. ICI has enabled the multifaceted and rapid development of concrete construction in a well-planned manner. It stands proud today with a distinguished reputation as a forerunner and a binding force in civil engineering industry in India. Come, join and strengthen ICI. Let us make our concrete structures sustainable, durable, and best in the world.
Well, I believe that was a very impressive video, and ladies and gentlemen, I should say that we all together, we are doing a good job in making this world a better place to live. And when we talk about the most active chapters or active centers of ICI, we cannot avoid Kochi. So as we are here celebrating this wonderful evening along with the Kochi chapters, to know more about the activities that is happening in Kochi, I call upon Engineer Shaiju Nair, Treasurer, ICI Kochi Center, to explain more about the activities. Please, sir.
A very warm good evening to one and all. We already listened Engineer Ravi Shankar sir about ICI, and already we saw the very beautiful corporate video about ICI. So I am very sure that the objective of ICI is clear. So now let me talk about something about ICI Kochi chapter. The journey of ICI Kochi chapter started in the year 2011 under the leadership of our founder chairman, Engineer Shelly Fernandez sir, with around 55 members. After that, we were very fortunate to have committed chairmen and executive committee members to drive it further forward. Now, today, under the leadership of Dr. Anil Joseph sir, our chairman, and EC members, ICI Kochi Center is having 318 professionals, 4 commercial organizations, and 19 educational institutions as our members. Every month, we used to have ICI Q-Create webinars and done 12 such webinars covering around more than 1,000 professionals across India. Also, every month we used to have one offline technical talk, and so far we completed 12 such programs. And today is the most prestigious day of ICI Kochi, that is ICI Ultratech Awards. For our students chapter, we organize seminars, field visits, cube test competition, technical quiz programs, etc. 6 student chapter members were taken to field visits, and one among them was Chellanam Seawall project. For the cube test competition organized, 25 teams enrolled. All students participated very actively, and we honored the winners during the technical colloquium held on 30th January 2024. The technical colloquium was also a grand success, having 5 speakers and more than 120 professionals participated. In addition to this, ICI Kochi chapter has also partnered with professional bodies like GRACE, Structural Engineers Forum, IGS, ACE, Lensford, etc. in various events. Also, members interact and participate in events organized by other chapters also. Recently, our leadership team attended the Innovative World of Concrete conference at Calcutta. To conclude, the ICI Kochi Center stands as a regional powerhouse in driving progress and innovations in concrete industry. Its efforts in organizing events, promoting research, and enhancing skills contribute significantly to the sustainable development of the construction industry in this vibrant part of the country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving us an insight about the Kochi activities. Now, as we all know, we'll be kickstarting today's function with a technical session, and it is going to be a session on special concretes for challenging projects by Dr. V. Ramachandra, President-elect ICI. To introduce our keynote speaker, I invite Dr. Elson John, Vice Chairman of ICI Kochi Center. Please, I invite Dr. Elson John. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my honor to introduce today's chief guest, Dr. V. Ramachandra, Principal Advisor, Tech Services at Ultratech Cements Limited, Mumbai. With a distinguished educational background, including a PhD in structural engineering, Dr. Ramachandra brings over 35 years of professional experience. His journey at Ultratech Cements, spanning various leadership roles and pioneering initiatives like technology development projects and alternative technologies for mass housing, showcase his commitment to advancing the construction industry. Dr. Ramachandra's international engagements and current roles in prestigious organizations such as Indian Concrete Institute underlines his profound impact on the field. He is included in the Academic Council and Board of Studies of various educational institutions. Dr. Ramchandra is currently serving as the President-elect Indian Concrete Institute. Member H3 Rigid Pavement Committee, Indian Road Congress, New Delhi. Member Civil Engineering Division Council, Bureau of Indian Standards, New Delhi. Member Research Council, Central Building Research Institute, Roorkee. Member Technical Committee, Cement Manufacturers Association, New Delhi, and many more. He is instrumental in popularizing the concrete roads and white toppings in India and giving technical services. He is also instrumental in bringing the white toppings in Kerala. The Ultratech team had a discussion with the Kerala government, and that leads to the construction of a concrete road in Alleppey. In nearby future, we can expect much more. With this, I request all of you to join me for inviting Dr. Ramchandra. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure that we have the best speaker. Once again, please put your hands together and welcome Dr. V. Ramachandra, President-elect ICI and Principal Technical Advisor, Ultratech Cements Limited. Please. Over to you, sir.
Good evening to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy, and I would say I am privileged to be here in Kochi. Several times I have come here, and coming back to Kochi any number of times is always a matter of pleasure. Several good things have been said about me. In fact, Professor John Ilson and the chairman, I have been meeting your chairman, Dr. Anil Joseph, many times outside Kochi. And what I later on came to know is that his availability in Kochi itself is quite limited, and people take his time or appointment for his days in Kochi. And today it happens to be one of his days in Kochi, and therefore he is here and I am also here. Now, in the next 20 to 30 minutes or maximum, maybe less than that, I'll take you through how a very gray, normally people, when you look at concrete, it may not interest many people. It's a very gray, mundane material, always gray. Concrete is always gray, at least if it is if it has very different colors, maybe it may interest people. If it has different designs and things like that, it may interest. Otherwise, why should it interest? It's a very harsh material. Many may not even like to touch. But let us see what special varieties of concrete are possible to be made for different projects. And two types of cases I would like to put before you. One is in some challenging constructions, what are the challenges and what are the demands for concrete? And also at the end, probably take you to the architectural concretes or more colorful concretes that you can make. In construction, we do have certain dreams to make our structures good. Earlier days, we were saying that the building that I build, the house that I build, should be like stone, because stone was thought of as an excellent material. But later on, this thought process has later on slightly changed, and now we build our structures like the way steel behaves. Maybe the professors and students here would know that steel has a strain hardening stage, and concrete also we want to see that. And many times we feel control of temperature in concrete. See, concrete is not as cool as we think. The temperature of concrete that is inside concrete is normally high. And in certain structures, we want to control this temperature Can we do that is a question. If the answer is yes, how can we do that? And architectural and structural challenges are always there. Architects are those who challenge the civil engineers, because many places they want the structure to be very smart and sleek and long spans and so on. Therefore, that is a challenge that they provide, and definitely the structural engineers have to meet those challenges. And there are certain practical problems. Concreting underwater. You cannot avoid water, whether it is a water that is existing or the groundwater table that is coming up. They are the challenges. And as the structures are coming up, buildings are coming up, the area of repair, rehabilitation, retrofitting also is increasing very much. It is not that all the structures we are building are very bad, therefore it requires repairs. But definitely, just like our body, structures also require maintenance and some small repairs. And if there is a structure that we built some 20 years ago, some 2-storied structure, and now maybe there is a demand for space, a 2-storied structure, we want to extend it to 4 stories, but before that we want to check the foundation, whether it can take up another 2 more stories or whatever. That comes under this repair, rehabilitation, and retrofitting, etc. There are architectural concretes. Briefly, I'll touch upon that. And we talk about sustainable development in every field, and that applies to concrete also. And above all, nothing can be standstill. In the world, whatever we think, not just the mobile phones that we had 5 years back and what we have now, there is a lot of things that are evolving. Very similarly, concrete is also evolving. Just to make a small, just to give you a small number, the number of concrete varieties that we are using construction have exceeded 70 plus. More than 70 varieties of concrete are being used. Anyway, I will not touch upon all the 70 varieties, but only few of them which may be of interest on an evening like today. I will take you through that. Now, some special concretes for certain challenging projects. I have taken up some housing projects and maybe some road projects and a few other projects. We will take the projects and see what was their requirement and how that requirement was met. Let us look at precast concrete construction. Nowadays, precast concrete construction has been developing so much. Earlier, we were talking of small precast elements. Then we started looking at big wall panels and so on. Now it has gone 3-dimensional. We'll see some photographs how a 3-dimensional house can be done, precast, not in your site, but in a factory. Let us see, what are the requirements of a precast, concrete for precast construction? These are all the requirements. Normally the strength of concrete, M20 is bare minimum, M20 to M40 grade of concrete, but that is not sufficient. We need early strength. It may have 40 MPa of strength in 28 days, that is not sufficient. We want an early strength of 15 to 18 MPa in 18 to 20 hours. Now it has gone to such an extent that people have started asking questions like, can you make concrete which can give me 20 MPa? Yes, it can give. In 10 hours, in 12 hours. That becomes a bit too much to expect from. It is like asking a 1-month-old baby to run in the field. It has to gain some strength and then only it will be fit to run. Therefore, but still, these are all certain demands which are possible to be met. And then smooth finishing. Today, nobody wants to spend time and efforts on plastering. Therefore, plastering-free structures. And when you go for precasting, these joints are to be handled very carefully. Now let us take some projects and see how it is being done. This is one of the very old projects at least 10 years old project where this issue started. Very strangely, a government agency, Bangalore Development Authority, thought of this three-dimensional precasting at that time. They built 15 number of blocks, 48 blocks, and 32 housing units per block. Therefore, the total number of units of houses they built was 15-20 numbers, and the area of each unit was about 30 plus meters square. Now, the plot was given to them, and nearby they had their prefabrication unit also. Therefore, your house is not built at your site, but it is built in a factory. So you can see the house is being built there. It is just like a two-wheeler or a four-wheeler assembly line. From one end, the chassis comes and you start fitting things, and from the other end, the completely fitted two-wheeler or four-wheeler goes out. Very similarly, the house also, all these things are done, reinforcements, welding them, putting concrete, etc. All these are done at the factory. And even this finishing, kitchen slab finishing, electrical connections, fixing tiles, even now, this house is not at your site, but it is at the factory. And even the sanitary connections are all done in the factory. Now, when this is being done at your site, only the foundation is built. Therefore, foundation is being built at the site, and the superstructure is being built at the factory simultaneously. And even these foundation stones, you can use precast blocks so that it is done quite fast. And once the foundation is done, your house is also ready in the factory, and from the factory, your house starts moving piece by piece. If your house is about 400 square feet, maybe in 2 pieces. If it is 1,000 square feet, 5 pieces, 5 trucks will go with the house blocks, and they will fit in one by the side of the other, one above the other. This is how it is taken, and you can see the joints are made, the shear joints are made, and that is finished. This is how it looks like. The way kids build their blocks, this is also done. In fact, the time given for this was about, for 1,500 houses, it was about 2 months. But that was a very first projects, and there were a lot of learnings for the contractors, as well as for us, because we were involved in taking care of the joints and what kind of materials should go to the joints, etc. Instead of 2 months, it took nearly 3.5 months, but still 3.5 months and 1,500 houses was definitely a great job, that too 10 years back. And even the staircase panels were done in the factory, and they were brought to the site and fitted, and fitting this like this, making it like this takes about 2 to 3 hours, not more than that. Therefore, this entire thing was done about 10 years back in Bangalore. But later on, this has been accepted as a technology. Maybe you're aware that the Prime Minister's initiative to build 1,000 houses each of 6 technologies. There were about 52 technologies that were presented to the central government, out of which 6 technologies were selected, and this was one of the 6 technologies. And these 6 technologies were used in 6 different locations. In Ranchi, this 3D precasting concrete houses that was adopted, and it has already been completed and allotted. Don't bother to read this whole thing, just to show the map of Ranchi in Jharkhand, and this shows this slide shows the plan of the house that was built there, 1,000 houses. And the same technology was adopted, and the blocks were made in the factory, and as you can see there, they were all taken in a truck and then lifted, placed one by the side of the other, placed one above the other. And the 1,000 houses were completed. Very recently in Mumbai, in Boisar, a 5-story building was completed, about 20 apartments, that is 4 houses in each story, 5 stories, 5 into 4 is 20 houses. It took 33 days to build 20 houses. 33 days, it includes everything, just handing over the key took 35 days, a total of 33 days in Boisar, Mumbai. And the same technology, it is the same technology of precasting, 3D precasting in the factory. Now, there are many people, quite a few people who are adopting this technology. And the material concrete that is used for this also has quite evolved over a period of time. What problems that we faced in the first project, we are no more facing such kind of problems because the technology and the way it is done, it is all matured now. And you can look at one of these figures, this inside, you can look at the inside wall, no plastering is done. The way it is precast, it is brought to the site and erected, it's only painted, straight away painted. Therefore, no efforts are taken to plaster this at all. And fixing the tiles and so on, electrical fittings and sanitary fittings, fixing the tiles, etc. The whole thing is done in the factory itself. This shows the production flow. You can see day one what was done per story. For every story, day one what was done, day two was what was done, and day 3 and 4. Maybe you can see the last line, day 4, it is ready for transportation. The whole thing is ready for transportation on the 4th day. Therefore, 4 days, every story gets finished. That is how the whole thing worked. Next, we'll look at concrete for, same mass housing projects, but then one more step further. We can make concrete, but then how do we, introduce instrumentation in concrete? Now, how do we measure the strength of concrete? Normal way or the accepted way of measuring strength of concrete is to make cube molds, cubes of concrete, then get it tested in a lab and say that, 1 day strength is so much. Somebody says, I want to know 16 hours strength. Then you have to make another 3 cubes and then test it. Somebody says, no, I want to know its strength 10 days. Instead, what can be done is, you can insert sensors, electronic sensors. When you are pouring concrete inside, please note here, I am not talking of precast concrete, it is cast in situ concrete. The aluminum shuttering is there and you pour concrete. When you pour concrete, in addition to concrete, you go on dumping sensors at different places. And these sensors, you can sense the maturity of concrete and the strength of concrete any number of times. It is not that, you have to cast so many cubes. And then again, one more question is that I cast the cubes and I test the strength. Does the cube strength really reflect the strength of the structure is another question that I have in my mind. But here, that issue is not there. We can get the actual strength of concrete by, getting the sensors, readings of the sensors on your laptop, sitting at home or sitting in your office. You don't need to connect it through a wire. Now, one example I'll give you. This happened in the VBHC project in Bangalore again. This is a ground plus 19-storied building. And the challenges that was there, you can read at the end, the last 3 lines, maintaining the slump, the required slump. What was the slump required? The slump required was 180 mm at 2 hours. See, making concrete and having 180 mm slump is all right, but keeping that slump, the same slump for 2 hours till it is pumped is a challenge. And pumping it to 19th floor is not a joke. Pumping water itself is not so easy. Pumping concrete to that height was another challenge. And what was the ask? The cementitious content was just about 320 kg per meter cube, quite a optimum dosage, and the retention period was 2 hours. And the quantity is that it is not that it is produced in the laboratory. Huge quantity, 80,000 cubic meters of concrete had to be produced, and this was done for that VBHC project. I was telling you about the maturity meter. It's a very, very small maturity meter. Of course, this was used again 9 years back. Now you have more advanced things, more sleek and more advanced maturity meters like this. They can measure the maturity of concrete and therefore the strength of concrete you can find out. Just like you have mobile phones, earlier you had only simple Nokia sets. Now you have Bluetooth enabled, Wi-Fi enabled mobile phones. You can have Wi-Fi enabled these sensors also. So you can get it on your laptop or phone sitting at home. Therefore, this was an additional thing that was done particularly for in-situ concrete in case of mass housing. We will go next to another variety of concrete. Concrete weight is about 2,400 kgs per meter cube. It's quite a heavy material. Now, can we reduce the weight of concrete? Yes, it is possible to do that. How much you can reduce? The question comes back to you, what weight you want. Do you want 2,400 kgs to be reduced to 1,800? Do you want it to reduce to 1,200? Do you want to make it 1,000? Or you want 600, 800 kgs? That means 1/3 the weight of normal concrete. But it depends on what purpose you are using it for. If it is for structural purpose, maybe we cannot go down so much, maybe 1,500, 1,600 will do. If it is for a non-structural purpose, you can reduce it to even 600 to 800 kg per meter cube. This has been done in several places, and this is one such case study for a hostel building in Navi Mumbai. Say concrete, as you all know, it just consists of cement and sand and aggregates, coarse aggregate and water. If I had to reduce the weight of concrete, what should I do? I should reduce the weight of aggregates, because aggregates take about 80% of the total weight of concrete. Therefore, replace aggregates by lightweight aggregates like ECA or expanded clay aggregates, and using that you can reduce the weight and make this concrete. And in this case, because it is for a structural purpose, it is made of up to about 1,800 or 1,900 kg per cubic meter. Whereas if it is for non-structural purpose like this example that I'm showing, the area was quite huge, 2 lakh square foot, and the density of concrete was only 800 kg per meter cube, about 1/3 of the weight. Therefore, when you use this kind of concrete, the total weight of your structure itself will reduce. Therefore, reduction in self-weight may you may end up having smaller cross-section of even beams and columns if you take it into account in the design. Next, we'll go to another variety called temperature controlled concrete. If you are building a very huge structure, maybe your foundations are very heavy foundations, you put high strength concrete undergoes hydration. When you add water to cement or concrete, it undergoes hydration. Therefore, the temperature increases. If the temperature increases too much, what would happen? The simplest thing that you can expect is cracks. Cracks is not a simplest thing. If more number of cracks are there, it can become complex also. Therefore, one of the ways of reducing cracks is to ensure that the temperature of concrete is reduced. Therefore, this is about the temperature controlled concrete, concrete that takes control of the core temperature of mass concrete. When your thickness or depth of concrete is very huge, we'll have to look at the interior temperature of concrete, reducing the interior temperature of concrete so that we prevent thermal cracks, also ensure that the workability of concrete is not reduced, and our lower placement temperature of concrete also is possible. Where do we require this kind of concrete? In mass foundation and in raft or structures with high grade of concrete, M60 or M80 grade of concrete if we use. Now, this shows, if you cannot read that graph so much also, just look at the lines and see how the temperature compared to the topmost line where you use 100% OPC. We are all very fond of using OPC. My advice is that we should use as less OPC as possible. For my own house in Bangalore, I have used 0 OPC, never used any OPC. We should go for more and more blended cements. The advantage is that the heat of hydration would always be less, and therefore cracks also would be less. Therefore, the temperature, what you see in the topmost thing, if you make a temperature controlled or use blended cements, you can bring down the temperature as you can see in the bottommost line. Now the photographs you are seeing on the right side are the photos of the structures. This is one case study, high-rise tower in Mumbai, where M50 concrete was placed. And what should be the temperature? You can actually measure the temperature of concrete. As you can see in that photograph, you are able to measure the temperature of concrete. Sometimes it is specified in the, many a times it is specified in the specifications also. And the requirement in one such project for foundation in Pune, the requirement was that the core temperature, that means temperature of concrete at the center, should be less than 65 degrees. That was the temperature. How do we achieve this? How do we achieve this kind of temperature controlled concrete? Number one, we must use not the normal water, maybe cold water or ice, and the aggregates that we use also must be cooled aggregates rather than the normal aggregates. We should cool the aggregates and use them, add cold water or even ice, thereby you reduce the internal temperature of concrete. Next, we'll go to high strength and self-compacting structures. If we go for higher and higher stories, what would be the challenge and how do we take care of that challenge? Now, as we go higher, you know that concrete has to be pumped. If concrete has to be pumped, it should be more flowable. It should flow more like water. It cannot be like water, but it should flow like water. Its slump should be more, and therefore we should make such concretes. Now, this is one structure, one example of this structure, and there are other examples also I'll show you. The first one that you are seeing on the left-hand side top is for a cable-stayed bridge in Mumbai Metro over the Western Express Highway, which was built hardly 1.5 to 2 years back. And for that, this high-strength concrete was required. And what you see on the right-hand top there is a bit interesting. It is a simple house in Surat. Surat is a place where diamond merchants live. Therefore, they think of several possibilities, think of several things. They wanted certain designs to be made in concrete, not to be painted, but naturally made on concrete. Such a kind of a mold they had made, and we had to make self-compacting concrete for that. Therefore, and not just that, they wanted some Sanskrit shlokas to be inscribed in that in concrete. So that was the challenge there. So using self-compacting concrete was the solution there. Next is, this is another project in Bhopal. What is self-compacting concrete? I don't have to define that. Just look at this small video. You can see self-compacting concrete is something that flows like water. But it is not that it has so much of water. Water is actually controlled, and it flows like that because there is so much of admixtures in that, super plasticizers in that. Therefore, it flows like that. Therefore, in such cases, the slump or the workability would be quite high. The slump is not measured vertically, it is measured horizontally. It is like, at home you pour dosa batter and you pour it and you see that it is spreading. How much it spreads is what is measured as a spread or a slump in concrete. Now, if you want to pump concrete to highest level or height, what is the height that we have achieved in India so far? Of course, world record, of course, is there. Burj Khalifa, where concrete has been pumped up to 550 meters. Total height of Burj Khalifa is more than 800 meters, but up to 550 meters it is concrete, and above that it is a steel structure. But in India, the maximum height that we have gone so far is 250 meters. 250 meters may be smaller than 550, but still 250 is not too small. 1/4 of a kilometer please imagine 1/4 of a kilometer you are pumping not water but concrete to 1/4 of a kilometer. And in this concrete of strength M10 to M60 was used, and the flow of concrete, that means as you just pour like a dosa, it should spread 500 millimeters without you are mechanically spreading. You should not spread it mechanically. You just put concrete onto a surface, it should spread horizontally more than 500 meters. So this is the photograph of that. And the cementitious material content was 595 kg per meter cube. But please note the water binder ratio was very, very small, 0.25. And the admixtures were used, high range water reducers. And retention period was 3 hours. After 3 hours, you should have 500 mm of flow. And we could achieve 550 mm of flow in 3 hours. And how much of concrete of that quality? 1 lakh meter cube of concrete had to be made. Just for the information of those who are not very well versed with that, generally a RMC truck which goes on your roads, it carries 6 meter cube of concrete. 6 meter cube of concrete in one truck, how many hundreds of trucks you should get to make it 1 lakh meter cube of concrete? That is the record in India today, 250 meters. Now from houses, let me come to roads. Concrete roads are quite popular. As it was said earlier, Kerala also has started doing concrete roads. And it is nothing new for Kerala. Long back, the earlier kings of Kerala, that was before independence, they had constructed concrete roads. And those concrete roads served the state for more than 50 years, 50 years. And after that, we have converted them to bitumen roads. And bitumen roads, we say that it should live for at least 5 years. But then nowhere you are seeing more than 2 years, or some places 1 year. Therefore, concrete roads have a much longer life. And one more thing was said about white topping. This is how white topping looks like. The difference is that in white topping you see the grooves that are cut at very short intervals. That is white topping. Let me not go into the details of the mix design. This I can leave it with those who are interested. But white topping in Bangalore has been done in more than 100 kilometers, and the life has been very good. The first white topping we did in Bangalore was 12 years back. That was in 2012 we did. And after 12 years, there is no problem. And so many other roads are also built. These are some photographs of white topping in many places, including Bangalore. Now, as far as roads are concerned, we have gone another step ahead. From white topping or concrete roads, we have gone to precast concrete roads. Now, why precast concrete roads? The other way the question could be, why not precast concrete roads? You are seeing in Kerala, Kochi also, you are building metro lines. All your metro structures are all of concrete. And how they are built? You are making precast units in the factory. You are bringing it to the site. And these units are all hanging in the air. You post-tension it. And these structures, what is the life of your metro? Metro structures are designed for a life of 80 to 100 years or even 120 years. Now tell me, if concrete for a metro can give a life of 100 years, can the same precast units of concrete placed on the ground fully supported, can they not give us a good service, let us say 25 years, 30 years? I mean, you should expect 100 years. If not 100 years, 30 years, 40 years, definitely it should be possible. It is definitely possible, but only thing is that in India we have not done it so far. But now it has picked up in several places. The great advantage of this is that the entire construction is done in the factory, therefore the quality will always be good. And secondly, the number of days you close the road are not so many. See, that is what actually makes you angry about anything with concrete. No, 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 this road they have closed for 1 month. I don't like it at all. But there, you can close it for one night or maximum of 24 hours, and the road would be ready in 24 hours time. This is how it is done. The old road, whether it is bitumen or concrete, whatever it is closed in the evening, and during the night the level is maintained, and these precast units are made even before you close the road. Then you do this, and then you lay this and just fill the joints and grout them properly, and next morning the road should be ready. Even the lanes painted lanes, the painting is done in the factory itself, therefore you don't spend time on that in the roads. Now we have done some experiments on this. One road is being done. Our first experiment was in Nagpur, then it was in Amravati. 3-4 such roads we have made, and this is one photograph of that precast pavement in Nagpur, and the panels were cast in the precast unit and brought to the site and assembled. So this is about the roads. Next, maybe 1 or 2 more cases I'll close. There is a demand sometimes for very high strength, early strength concrete, particularly when you are doing some repairs. Some bridge has developed some problems. You need concrete to repair that, but you can't close the bridge. You can't close the bridge for traffic for a long time. You can't close it for days. Therefore, even for few hours, you close it, that also is a problem. Therefore, the question is, what strength the concrete would gain in 24 hours? It should be 40 MPa. Therefore, in 6 hours, how much of strength it will get? That is the question that is asked. Now, this is done for the contractors to gain time and save money. I'll directly take you to the case study. This was the repair of an expansion joint in the Belapur Bridge in Navi Mumbai. 24/7, the entire road has very high traffic. And what was the concrete designed for? It was designed for 35 MPa of strength in 24 hours, and small quantity is required. You don't require like 60,000 cubic meters, 1 lakh cubic meters. No, I need just 2 buckets of concrete because it is for repair. But that concrete should have this property. That was the demand, and therefore you will have to work for that kind of demand. And the transit time is about 1.5 hours from the RMC plant to this site. So this kind of problems also have been solved. Now next variety is anti-wash concrete, particularly when you are working with concrete underwater. Now one example I'll show you. This was BITS Pilani campus in Goa, where there was a waterlogging. Okay, yeah, it is seen here. There's a waterlogging. Therefore, what is done is, BITS Pilani Goa had this challenge, and laboratory pilot studies were done and site demos were done. And then when we supplied concrete, we'll have to test and show it first. That means make concrete and put it in a bucket of water. Concrete should dissolve itself, but please note it is not dissolving. It is not dissolving, and the cube has remained intact. So this is an anti-wash concrete. It does not absorb concrete or does not disintegrate in water for certain amount of time. That certain amount of time is the time when concrete hardens. Once it hardens, it doesn't matter, it can be there. So this is called as the anti-wash concrete. Maybe my last variety of concrete is decorative concrete. I was telling you in the beginning that concrete is not just a gray, no interest material. You can make any color of concrete. What you are seeing in this picture, it is not that you have poured concrete and painted different colors. No. The concrete is of different color. It is made with different colors. While making concrete, we can add pigments and make it of different colors. And once you place those concrete in that places, the color will remain as long as the concrete remains. It can last quite long. And then the question, you may say, okay, you can make colors, okay. Can you make designs in concrete? Yes, designs in concrete can be made like this. See, earlier when I started talking about this about 8-10 years back, I used to say there is only one person who is doing this. But now I can confidently say there are several applicators who are available in India in almost every place. They can make this kind of thing. This is another photo. This was done in 2020 and 21. And this is a school in Navi Mumbai. A kids school in Navi Mumbai wanted to have these designs. And here again, it is not painted. It is colored concrete, pigmented concrete. Whatever combination of colors you want, all those colors, you have it there. And if you come to houses or commercial establishments, you can have any kind of color, combination of color. And one more thing you may notice here, concrete can be polished. Concrete can be polished just as you have polish for granite or marble. Same kind of polish concrete also can take. This is another example, polished floors. Yeah, these are all different examples of this thing. It can be made with, now concrete can be made with any color, any design, and any amount of polishing we can do with concrete. Of course, architectural concretes is another separate subject, but I am sharing with you only these many case studies for today. Therefore, friends, in conclusion, I wish to say that concrete is a very versatile material. It is not just something that comes and a mason works with that. I don't want to see, I don't want to work with that. It is a very interesting material, and it has stood the test of time. For quite a long time we have been using concrete, and it helps us realize our dreams, whatever dreams we have with special concretes. I have mentioned to you different case studies and different requirements for the structures. All of them we can achieve. No other material can give you this kind of versatility. But one word of caution, you have seen one video earlier of ICI, beautiful photographs of structures. Concrete is the most used material. Sometimes it is misused because people are not experienced, and sometimes it is abused. And when it is abused, see, like today we are celebrating the use of concrete. All those who have used concrete in a very good manner, they are getting recognized and awarded. Otherwise, engineers will get recognized only when their structures collapse. When concrete is abused, that is a very sad thing to see their photos coming on a TV or a newspaper. But then maybe one or two structures maybe are like that, but millions of structures are built very well. Therefore, it is the most used material, I would say. And okay, I like to say that concrete is also a democratic material. It is because, like democracy, everyone participates in democracy. Here also in concrete, whether somebody is trained, semi-trained or illiterate, every kind of labor, they participate in this. And like democracy, it also endures and it is tolerant. And again, like democracy, concrete is also most used, and democracy is also sometimes misused and sometimes abused like concrete. Therefore, with this, I wish to conclude, and I thank you all for your patient hearing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. V. Ramachandra, for your wonderful presentation. We have a small token of gratitude for your effort, and I know you have traveled miles to be with us. Thank you so much for the effort. And to hand over the token of gratitude, I request Engineer Ravi Shankar, Vice President ICI South, Dr. Anil Joseph, Chairman ICI Kochi Center, Engineer Punus John, Zonal Head, Technical Ultratech Siemens Limited, to join us on stage, please. Ladies and gentlemen, he has taken a wonderful presentation. So as we hand over this token of gratitude for him, can I have a loud round of applause for our wonderful speaker? Yes, thank you so much. Once again, thank you, sir, for your wonderful presentation. I request all of you to take your seats among the audience. Thank you. All right. Now, let's move on to the most awaited segment of the evening, which is none other than the award ceremony. The award is the perfect pedestal of the honor to some of the exemplary work done in our industry. And we do have some noteworthy nomination and winners tonight. But before we get into the award ceremony, let's introduce to all of you to the eminent panel of jury who have taken their time and effort to shortlist our best entries. Let's give a huge round of applause to our jury. Ladies and gentlemen, on the screen, presenting our jury members. Can I have a loud round of applause as we look into the airway? Yes, here we have the board members, the jury members. A loud round of applause for them. I request Dr. V. Ramachandra, President-elect ICI, Engineer Ravishankar, Vice President ICI South, Dr. Anil Joseph, Chairman ICI Kochi Center, and Mr. Ani George, Regional Head Marketing Ultratech Siemens Limited, to come over to the dais to present the mementos to the jury members. Yes, we have the dignitaries, and ladies and gentlemen, as I call upon the name, the jury members kindly join us on stage. We thank you so much for the effort that you have taken to do a wonderful job judging all the entries. Thank you so much once again, and to receive a memento as our token of love and appreciation, I request all jury members to come over to the dais, and let me begin by inviting Architect A.S. Premlal. Can I have a loud round of applause as we have the jury members one by one on stage? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Architect A.S. Premlal joining us. He was one of the jury members, and thank you so much for doing a wonderful job. Followed by Engineer Susan S. Thomas. Thank you, ma'am. Engineer E.A. Abdul. Thank you, sir. Next, we have Mr. Praveen Matthew. Moving on to our next jury member, Dr. Jakob Mohan George. Next, I invite engineer Simi Prajesh. Next, I request engineer Sajid Bhaskar to join us. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, on stage we have all the jury members who have done a wonderful job on shortlisting all the entries. Can I have a loud round of applause once again for the effort they have taken? And I believe the moment is well captured by our photographer. Yes, thank you so much to all the people on stage. Thank you so much. I request all of you to take your seats among the audience. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the very exciting segment of the evening, which is none other than the ICI Ultratech Awards 2023. And let me begin with the first category awards, which is none other than the Outstanding Concrete Engineer. And over to the AV. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the winner of Outstanding Concrete Engineer, which is none other than Engineer G. Keshavachandran, Chief Project Manager, Rail Vikas Nigam Limited. Can I have a loud round of applause for the winner? We have a video about him. Ladies and gentlemen, I would say it's really huge. And to present the award to the winner, I request Dr. V. Ramachandra and Engineer Punnu P. John to come over to the dais. Yes, we have the dignitaries. And ladies and gentlemen, with immense pleasure, I welcome Engineer G. Keshavachandran as the winner of Outstanding Concrete Engineer. Can I have a loud round of applause as we have him joining us on stage? I also request his wife. She's also with us today, and you are also a part of the success, so I request you to join as well. Please, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. I request you to join them. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a huge, loud round of applause for the winner. I'm sure that he will have some motivation to spread to the audience. I request Mr. G. Keshavachandran to address the audience. Over to you, sir.
A very good evening to all. First of all, let me thank ICI and Ultratech for recognizing me and giving this award in this wonderful evening. This is the second time I'm getting up this stage to receive an award from ICI and Ultratech. The first being sometime in 2013 when Mr. Shetty was the chairman or president of this thing. I received a Best Pre-Stressed Concrete Award for the Vallapadam Rail Connectivity Bridge. Thanks a lot, ICI, Ultratech. The one award which I really wanted is for a structure which was constructed for the Kochi Metro there's a balanced cantilever structure which comes across the Ernakulam South Railway Station. But unfortunately, what happened is like when that was brought to the panel, it was said that only the project is commissioned, you will be given an award. So after that, the whole system got split, and I don't think that structure has got an award till date. Anyway, thanks a lot, and let me, place on record my, appreciation and honor to my, the person whom I admire most, Dr. E. Sridharan sir, with whom I have been working with the Kochi Metro. I can never forget him. When I completed the Valapadam Bridge on my own, I was thinking that I am a very good engineer, concrete engineer. But after coming to work with him, I could make out there are so many things which need to be learned even at this late stage in life. And I won't be ashamed to say that concrete, I love concrete as much as I love my wife. So I give equal status to that. And it doesn't mean that I don't love my wife, I love her more. But concrete is another passion towards me, and I, dedicate this award to her because she's the one who has allowed me to move around freely with concrete. And all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. That was such a motivating words. And I'm sure we'll hear that we are expecting an award for your dream project. Hopefully that will come in action at some time, near some days. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, moving on to the next category of awards, which is Outstanding Concrete Structure for the category of Infrastructure. And over to the AV. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner for the Outstanding Concrete Structure for the category of Infrastructure is for reformation of damaged sunken seawall using the tetrapods at Chellanam.
Reformation of damaged sunken seawall using tetrapods at Chellanam. Proposed to use Portland slag cement throughout the project instead of conventional OPC. By replacing 40 to 50% of it with PSC, about 30,000 tons of CO2 emissions are saved. The CO2 savings attained from Chellanam project can contribute to meeting Prime Minister's pledge during the Glasgow conference target that India will become carbon neutral by 2050.
I request Dr. Elson John, Vice Chairman ICI, and Engineer Sajid Bhaskar, our Regional Head Technical Ultratech Cement Limited, to join us for presenting the award.
To accept the award, I invite Honor KIIDC, Kerala Irrigation Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited. Design Consultant, NCCR, National Coastal Construction Research Institute, Chennai. Project Management Consultant, Irrigation Department, Government of Kerala. Contractor, ULCCS Limited, Uralungal Labour Contract Cooperative Society Limited.
Congratulations to the winners. I also request their chairman to join them for receiving the award. I request Mr. Anil Joseph, sir, to join us. Ladies and gentlemen, on stage, we have the award ceremony for the Outstanding Concrete Structure for the category of Infrastructure. Can I have a loud round of applause as the winners receive their award? Congratulations. Yes, I believe it is well captured. Thank you so much. I request all of you to take your seats back among the audience. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, moving on to the next next segment, which is outstanding concrete structure for the category of commercial buildings, and we have received a couple of nominations for that. So let's take a look at all the nominations. Ladies and gentlemen, and the winner for this particular category is Prestige Thompson for a Mall.
Prestige Thompson for a Mall. The front facade reminiscent of the curves of a houseboat is sculpted by the hands of a skilled artisan, and the seamlessly complementing hues of green and gold are subtle nod at the heritage of Kerala. Usage of post-tension technology in beams and slabs to decrease the beam depth and slab depth to achieve the desired headspace below. Usage of special concrete such as lightweight concrete in structural steel area to reduce the dead load.
To present the award, I invite Dr. Job Thomas, Secretary, ICI Kochi Center, and Mr. Vipash Dixit, Zonal Head, Commercial Ultratech Cement Limited. Please to join us.
To accept the award, I invite honor Mr. Irfan Razak, Architect Arunjot Singh Balla, Structural Consultant, Mr. Hiden R. Mahimtura, Engineer, Prestige Group Project Team, Contractor, Mr. Shapur Mistry.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, once again, on stage we have the award ceremony happening for outstanding concrete structure for the commercial category, and we have Prestige Thompson for a Mall as the winner. Congratulations. Let's give them a loud round of applause for the beautiful work. Yes, thank you so much. I request all of you to get back to your seats among the audience. Moving on to the next category of award, which is Outstanding Concrete Structure for the category of Residential Apartments. And we have received a few nominations, and over to the best nominations. And the winner for residential apartment category is Vigaland Kingsford.
Vigaland Kingsford. Multifunctional spaces with free flow design resulting maximum natural light and airflow. Each unit is designed with no common wall sharing. External walls are porotho block masonry for heat and sound insulation. Texture finished external walls for aesthetic looks and crack bridging. Double glazed windows and doors were used for sound and thermal insulation.
I request Engineer Shaiju Nair, Treasurer ICI Kochi, Mr. Alvin Jose Matthew, Regional Logistics Head, Ultratech Cement Limited, and Mr. T.G. Paul, Territory Sales Head, Ultratech Cement Limited, to come over to the dais and to hand over the moment here.
To To accept the award, I would like to invite Honor, Vigalan Developers Private Limited, Structural Consultant, Mr. M. Sri Kumar, Architect Vaishak Joseph, Contractor, Mr. Yasir Zakir.
I request the winners to join us to receive the award. Ladies and gentlemen, on the residential apartments category, we have Vigaland Kingsport as the winner, and we have the felicitation ceremony happening on stage. Can I have a loud round of applause for them? Yes, congratulations. Thank you to all the people on stage. I request all of you to take your seats among the audience. Yes, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, before we move into the next set of awards, we have something special which is about to happen. As you are well aware, the brand Ultratech is the country's #1 and most recommended cement brand. It is the largest manufacturer of grey cement, ready-mix concrete, and white cement in India. And it is one of the leading cement producers around the world. It is the only cement company outside China to have more than 100 million ton capacity within a single country. I invite Engineer Punuspi John, Zonal Head Technical, Ultratech Cement Limited, to set forth the presentation on India's #1 cement, which is Ultratech. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Anu and Safna. You people are continuing from where you had left the Calicut event last week. Yeah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very privileged to be making the corporate presentation for my company, Ultratech Cement, third time in a row here. But for people who have heard me in previous two instances, for them also I'll have something new. We'll have something new because Ultratech is the fastest growing, one of the fastest growing company in India. So a lot of stories to be told to people. Before I get on to the task that has been mandated to me, congratulations to all the award winners, and good luck to all those people who are holding their breath. But I can predict the winner. I had done that in Calicut also, and my prediction had turned out to be very good, perfect. Believe me, I'm not a part of jury. You had seen the jury members here, and I'm not privy to the selection also. But I can predict the winner, and the winner is going to be good concrete and good construction. So I'll borrow 3 words from Dr. Ramchandra's presentation. So it will be used concrete, good concrete, not misused and abused concrete. Yeah, so I'll get on to my task, and that is to introduce our company, Ultratech Cement, to all of you. Ultratech Cement happens to be a group company of Aditya Birla Group. Aditya Birla Group is a premium global conglomerate, a $60 billion corporation with a business of over 7 decades of responsible business practices. The group is in the league of Fortune 500. Group operates in 6 continents and 36 countries. It's anchored by a whopping 180,000 employees from 100 different nationalities. Group companies Grasim, Hindalco, Carbon Black, and Ultratech are global leaders. And the group has been judged as the top employer to be working in India. And the slide says that group has 7 decades of responsible business practices, and that could be because our values are integrity, commitment, passion, seamlessness, and speed. The journey of Ultratech had started almost 40 years back with a 1 million ton per annum plant in Karnataka. And today when we speak, we are at 132.4 million ton per annum. With the projects that are in pipeline, we would be around 160.45 MTPA by 2025. And company has aspirations, and we have firmed up our plans to be 200 million ton per annum capacity company pretty shortly. Yeah, the company is known to be a cement company, but the company aspires to be the leader in building solutions. And that we want to achieve through 4 pillars of sustainability, customer centricity, innovation, and team empowerment. The verticals or divisions which are driving the company to be the leader in building solutions are, 1, of course, cement. As I said, we happen to be the 3rd largest cement player globally outside of China, the largest in India by volume. And this wouldn't have been possible had we not got the support of partners like you, esteemed engineers, architects, contractors, builders, individual house builders. So I take this opportunity to thank all of you for partnering with Ultratech and making Ultratech the #1 company in India. Along with that, we have Ultratech Building Products, we call this UBS, BPD. That is, in that we have almost 50 plus building products are available. We have a ready-mix concrete unit, Ultratech RMC. We have a format store vertical under Ultratech Building Solutions. In the white cement space, we have Birla White. And the latest of all these initiatives is a digital initiative called UTech by Ultratech. Very briefly, I'll touch upon all this. Cement, I've already spoken. The BPD, the Building Products Division of Ultratech, is a division which is pushing Ultratech to be the leader in building solutions. During the construction and after the construction, there are various pain points that our individual house builder faces. Your leakage, seepage, spalling, disintegration, disorientation. To take care of all those, we come out with products in plasters and mortars, in adhesives, in waterproofing, both integral and repair. So all these products are available under Building Products Division, and we are keep on adding products to our catalog actually. 2 weeks back, my BPD colleague introduced a product which would go in as chemical for anti-termite treatment. Last week, he introduced a product which would go in as a top shield for a house, which will not only take care of the seepage part or the waterproofing part, but also reduce the temperature of that house. So constantly we are coming out with products. I'll urge all of you. In Kerala, we have very good traction for all these products. Even then, I'll urge you to use all these products and give us information and give us feedback so that we can tweak it to your requirement. Some of the products that are available under BPD, the Ultratech B2 Pro, all these products are available in Kerala. A product that takes care of rising dampness. We have epoxy grout, tile fixo, and we have Ultratech bathroom kit, waterproofing kit. All those elements which are required to make one bathroom watertight is available in one kit. And it's pretty economical as well. RMC, ready-mix concrete, as I said, we are the largest player in India. We have almost 231 plus plants in India as of now, and the concrete that comes out of these plants are performance-based, usage-based, decorative, and green concrete. Some of the concrete that we make from our RMC plants, Dr. Ramchandra had touched upon many of this. This is what I was talking about, the format stores that we have under Ultratech Building Solutions. We call it UBS, and we have almost 3,450 plus such stores available in India. When an individual house builder walks into one of these stores, so apart from Ultratech products of cement and concrete and BPD products, he gets to choose from a variety of brands as listed here in sanitary, pipes and fittings, tanks, electricals, steel, sheeting. Also, these UBS format stores provide services on home loans, rainwater harvesting, solar services, and anti-termite treatment. In the white cement space, as I said, Birla White is an iconic brand. We come out with products pretty regularly to take care of that segment. Yeah, this was the initiative that I was talking about, a phygital initiative called UTech by Ultratech. This initiative has been brought in for an individual house builder. So an IHB, an individual house builder is on one side of the platform, and on the other side are esteemed partners like you, engineers, contractors, builders, and contractors. So this phygital platform enables the collaboration of IHB with these partners. Now, since I've uttered the word phygital, so this platform has got two elements, a physical touch point and a digital touch point. Physical touch point is the field team of technical services. I'm a part of that team. We have a contact center, we have experience centers across India, and our dealers. And the digital touch point is a mobile app called UTech by Ultratech. You need to download that app, and once you start navigating that app, you get all the assistance that is required, and we connect with you through SMS, WhatsApp, and website. We started this initiative almost 20 months back, and just to give you some numbers on the traction that we are getting, from January to August of last year, we would have delivered almost 24,000 services through this platform. When I say services, these are design services, construction, and post-construction services. Almost 18.5 lakh IHBs would have experienced this platform, and 6.7 lakh partners like you would have experienced this platform. Some of the structures that we have been associated with: the new Parliament building, Central Vista project in New Delhi, the T2 terminal in Bangalore, Atal tunnel in Himachal Pradesh. And this is my last slide. This is on the sustainability and the CSR initiatives of Ultratech, which we call as Green Vantage. We are the consumer, India's largest consumer of industrial waste. With the volume of blended cement that we produce, this statement would stand true. And this reduces almost 12 billion tons of carbon dioxide. Our plants are almost 3.8 times water positive. The energy mix at our plant is around 25% of green energy. We wish and we will take it to 75% of green energy. And with an investment of plus 100 crores, we would have touched the lives of 1.6 million people across India, mainly in and around the units that we have. So that was my last slide. Appreciate your patient listening. Hope we'll have a smashing evening going forward. Thank you.
पता है ये लंबी सी मेट्रो लाइन क्यों बनी? सिर्फ इसलिए कि पापा जल्दी घर पर आए और ये दोनों उनकी गोदी में छलांग मार पाए। वो काम ही कैसा काम जिसकी खोज किसी को अपनों से दूर ले जाए। सिर्फ इसलिए रंजीत के शहर में भी एक ऑफिस बना है। कहीं एक नई रोड ने साइंस को शहर से गांव तक पहुंचाया, ताकि पूर्णी चांद तक पहुंचने का सपना देख पाए। और हमारे जवानों के कदम कभी न रुके, सिर्फ इसीलिए कहीं एक मजबूत पुल बना है। देश के नंबर 1 सीमेंट अल्ट्राटेक में हम मानते हैं कि इंडिया बनता रहेगा तो आगे बढ़ता रहेगा। अल्ट्राटेक सीमेंट बनेगा तो बढ़ेगा इंडिया।
Thank you so much, Mr. Punuspi John, for talking about India's best and #1 cement, Ultratech.
A home is a culmination of years of earnings, savings, plans, dreams, needs, and construction. It is the source of pride for every home builder and expert involved. Through Mere Makan Mere Shan by Ultratech, our vision is to help build homes that reflect the uniqueness of people living in them, the innovation, expertise, and skill of experts who build them. It is the time to applaud the vision behind these homes and the contribution made by our partner community and proud home builders.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you our national level winner for Mere Makan Mere Shan, which is none other than Shanti Niket Alapura. Over to the AV. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a loud round of applause for our national level winner, which is Shanti Niket Alapura. To hand over the awards to the winner, I invite Dr. V. Ramachandra, President-elect ICI, Engineer Punnus John, Zonal Head Technical Ultratech Cement Limited, Mr. Ani George, Regional Head Marketing Ultratech Cement Limited, Engineer Sajat Bhaskar, our Regional Head Technical Ultratech Cement Limited. Please to join us.
To accept the award, I invite honor of Shanti Niket Alapura, Mr. Mukesh and family. Architect Charu Dattan. Engineer Shiv Prasad Appu.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, can I have a loud round of applause as we get the winners to the stage? Audience, I request all of you to give them a loud round of applause. They have won the national level award. Ladies and gentlemen, on stage, we have the award ceremony for the special award, Mere Makan Mere Shan. And the award winner is Shanti Niket Alapura. And we have the winners on stage, and I'm sure the photographers have captured the moment. Congratulations. I hope you get peace, joy, happiness, prosperity, and wellness at your house. And it is actually a unique piece of art. So congratulations. Yes. With that, getting back to our very own award segments, which is the best built house, and we'll be starting with Palakkad district, and we have received a few nominations for that, and over to the nominations. Ladies and gentlemen, and the winner is Ars Baid. Can I have a loud round of applause for Ars Baid?
Ars Baid. Kerala having a hot humidity climate. Cross ventilation was a necessary provision to eliminate the humidity, which was done by giving a courtyard for stack effect and maximum cross ventilation. Concept is in such a way that captures the essence of the surrounding land and have more open, direct sunlight and wind movement. The double height courtyard is planned and placed in the southern side of the residence. This helps the adjacent space to be ventilated from the direct sun and act as a buffer.
I invite Engineer Jinu Samuel, Executive Member ICI, Mr. Rahul Haridas, Territory Sales Head Trivandrum Ultratech Cement Limited, to present the award to the winners.
To accept the award, I invite Honor Mr. Anil Hamid, Architect Anas Mutundi and Architect Shamim Siraj, Contractor Mr. Subrat.
I request the winners to join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, on stage we'll be having the felicitation for the best built house for the Palakkad district, and the winner is Ars Baid. I request the team to join us on stage to receive the award from the dignitaries. Yes, congratulations to the winners. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. I request all of you to take your seat among the audience. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, moving to the next district for the best built house, which is none other than the Thrissur district, and over to the nominations. And the award for the best built house for Thrissur district goes to Kashish. Can I have a loud round of applause?
Kashish, this project is viewed from both inside out and outside, where every space has the natural feeling which is experienced by visually, auditory and sensory. The entire house is concentrated on the axis, which is the main circulation layer. It acts as a semi-transition space where this space connects the nature to the interior part of the house. The glade rays of sun entered through these elements will create a light and shadow play. The rhythmic timber cladding, the melodic placement of the windows, double heights, the staircase, balustrades provide the musical scores for the house.
Congratulations to the winners. To present the award, I invite architect Sharika representing IIA and engineer Lati Karthi, executive member ICI, to the dais. Please to join us.
To accept the award, I invite Honor Mr. Shankar and Mrs. Seena, Architect Shyamraj C and Architect Shibin Das, Structural Consultant, Engineer Pradeep Alapat, Engineer Ajesh M.
I request the winners to join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Kashi House have won the Best Built House Award for the District of Thrissur, and we have the felicitation for the particular award happening on stage. I request everybody to give them a loud round of applause. Yes, congratulations. Thank you so much for joining us. I request all of you to get back to the audience. Yes, thank you so much. With that, moving on to the next district, which is Ernakulam district, and over to the nominations. And the winner is, any guess? Yes, the winner is Alrain the Earth Home. A loud round of applause for the winners.
Alrain the Earth Home. Alrain Earth Home embodies the coming together of the professional and personal lives of architect Zarin Jamshidji and construction veteran Cornelis Alan Buke. The structural system used for construction is stereograms. The superior structural strength due to the three-dimensional panel and mesh configuration, the building is 42% lighter than conventional construction. If it were to be a conventional RCC building, it would weigh 300 tons. This weighs 172 tons, in spite of being stronger due to its monolithic structural design.
Congratulations to the winners. To present the award, I invite Mr. T.R. Suresh Kumar representing Grace and engineer Babu Verghese, executive member ICI, to join us on the dais.
To accept the award, I would like to invite Honor cum Architect Zarin Jamshidji Architects, Structural Consultant cum Contractor, Cornelis Alan Buke, Stereogram Innovative Building Technology.
I request the winners to join us to receive the award from our dignitaries. On stage, we have Alroin the Earth Home for winning the Best Built House in Ernakulam district. Yes, congratulations to the winners. Yes, once again, congratulations and thank you so much for joining us. Yes, thank you so much. With that, moving on to the next district. Next, we have the award for the Best Built House for Idukki district and over to the nominations. And the award goes to House of Geometry.
House of Geometry, a contemporary interpretation of a traditional Kerala home. The design is an interpretation of contemporary elements fused seamlessly in a traditional canvas. The design of the facade is a play of geometrical shapes in varying proportions, which in turn complemented by the sloping prow. The whole theme of the interiors is rustic, which was achieved with the usage of cement finish on walls, floor tiles, exposed brick walls, and repairs in natural teak.
To present the award, I invite engineer Jolie Varghese, representing Builders Association of India, and engineer Liji Anna Matthew, executive member ICI, to the dais.
To accept the award, I would like to invite honor come engineer Mr. Matthew K. George and Mrs. Selina Thomas. Architect Amal Matthew and architect CJ Sonia.
Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, on stage, we have the winners for the Best Built House in Idukki district, and the winner is House of Geometry. We have the team here. Congratulations. Yes, congratulations. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes, with that, moving on to the next district. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the Best Built House for Kochi district, and over to the nominations. And the winner for Best Built House for Kottayam District goes to Alankar Residence.
Alankar Residence. Alankar Residence is a harmonious reconciliation of the diverse set of design factors that are part of any architectural project in a process that other is a typical pattern that we see throughout Kerala. The careful use of diverse finishes for walls and floors such as cement plastering, unplastered brick cladding, wood, glazed cement tiles with geometric pattern and brushed granite also extends the visual effect of light-darkness interplay into the tactile sphere.
Congratulations to the winners, and to present the award, I invite Engineer Anil Kumar KS, representing Lensped, and Engineer Indu Susan Raj, Executive Member ICI, to the dais.
To accept the award, I invite contractor Mr. Biju Joseph.
Yes, I request the winners to join us. Ladies and gentlemen, the best built house for Kochi district goes to Alankar residents, and we have the team joining us to receive the award. Yes, here we have the best award for Kottayam district, and it goes to Alankar residents. We have the winner on stage. Congratulations, and thanks to dignitaries. With that, moving on to the last award for the best built house segment, and it's time to see the nominations from Alappuzha district. Over to the nominations. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, presenting the winner for Alappuzha district, and the winner is Khayal. Can I have a loud round of applause?
Khayal lends itself to a tropical contemporary style of architecture, imparting more livable spaces with ample natural light and ventilation. A reinterpretation of the vernacular Kerala typology, the Nalukettu, where instead of a courtyard at the center, two courtyards adjoin the central core. Front facade roofing is a floating concrete slab, the load of which is carried by 7 I sections with glass panels in between.
Congratulations to the winners, and to present the award, I invite Engineer P. Babu, representing IEI, and Engineer Reggie Zakaria, Executive Member ICI, to join us on dais and to hand over the award to the winners.
To accept the award, I would like to invite Honor Mr. Akhil Raj, Architect Shyam Raj C, and Architect Lilia Paul, Engineer V. Nandahari.
I request the winners to join us. Ladies and gentlemen, on stage we have the award for the final best built house for the Alappuzha district, and the award goes to Khayal, and we have the felicitation ceremony happening on stage right now. Congratulations to the winners. Thank you so much, dignitaries. And yes, with that, we come to an end of the Best Built House. And now we have received many nominations under many categories, and we do have a special jury appreciation awards. And over to the AV. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jury Appreciation Award goes to Aliza. Can I have a loud round of applause for Aliza?
Aliza, each spaces are conducted through nature. Landscape are grown in and around the house. The theme of cushion and painting are the extract of the nearby Vadarapalli beads. Corals and pearls are laminated on the bed in the remembrance of nearby beads.
To present the award, I invite Engineer Ravi Jacob, representing Crowne, and Engineer Sanu Lal, Executive Member of ICI, to join us on dais. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the felicitation for the Special Jury Appreciation Award
To
and the
accept
award.
the award, I invite Honor Mr. Asif, Engineer Dominic, Architect Jacko Sanil.
Yes, we have the award ceremony for the Jury Appreciation Award, and it goes to Aliza. I request the winners to join us. Congratulations to the winner. Yes, once again, congratulations. And with that, moving on to the next category of award, which is the Best Student Chapter under Kochi Center. And on to the finalists. And the Best Student Chapter Award goes to Mount Athanasius College, Kodamangalam. To present the award, I invite Engineer Yacob Mohan George, representing Structural Engineers Association, Engineer Shelly Fernandez, past Chairman ICI. Kindly join us.
To accept the award, I invite College HOD, Dr. Elson John, Student Chairman, Mr. Ashwat SR, Secretary, Mr. Chedas J. Singh, Staff in Charge, Professor Indu Susan Raj.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again on stage, we have the felicitation for the Best Student Chapter under Kochi Center, and it goes to Mount Athanasius College, Kodamangalam. I would say it's really good to see youngsters, young emerging individuals who have a lot of passion for this industry, trying their best to contribute to make this place a better world. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have a loud round of applause for the entire team? Congratulations, guys. Congratulations and thanks to all dignitaries for doing the honors of handing over the award. And the final award, which is outstanding thesis in the field of concrete. And over to the video. Ladies and gentlemen, I wouldn't be surprised to tell you that we have 2 winners in the special category. And the winners are Engineer Amina Rafiq and Engineer Aishwarya Jain. Can I have a loud round of applause for the winners? And to present the awards to the winners, I request Mr. Ebi George, Territory Sales Head Ultratech, Engineer Mohan Kumar Raho, Past Secretary ICI, to join us on stage.
To accept the award, I would like to invite Engineer Amina Rafiq and her guide, Professor Indo Susan Raj, Engineer Aishwarya Jayan and her guide, Professor Dr. Elson John.
It is indeed a very proud moment for them as emerging engineers to receive such an award in such a dignified platform. And congratulations to both of you. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the final award. So can I have a much more loud round of applause for the winners? Congratulations and thank you so much to all the dignitaries. And thank you so much, Safna, for helping me out in announcing the award. You have done a wonderful job. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to be a part of co-host with you in this prestigious occasion. Thank
My
you.
pleasure. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, with that, here we are concluding our award ceremony and congratulations to all the winners. Now I invite Dr. Job Thomas, Secretary, ICI Kochi Center, to deliver the vote of thanks. Please, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, respected dignitaries of the dais. This function is yet another feather on the cap of ICI Kochi Center. This center is always in the forefront for disseminating knowledge and appreciating the outstanding engineers in the construction industry. I congratulate all the award winners of this evening. It is the dividend of your work done in the past. Today, we all have heard a wonderful talk on special concrete and its challenges from the eminent speaker, Dr. V. Ramachandra, ICI President-elect, Principal Advisor, Ultratech Cements. On behalf of ICI Kochi Center, I express sincere gratitude to you, sir. I thank Ultratech Company for being the co-organizer and partner of this mega event. I thank Engineer Punnus John, Engineer Ari George, Engineer Sajid Bhaskar, and other Ultratech officials for their earnest effort to make this event successful. Special thanks to Engineer Jarin, Iris, and Mervin for helping us to collect in the collection of nominations and finalization of the nominations. I express my sincere gratitude to Engineer Ravi Shankar, Vice President South, ICI, for coming to Kochi and be the part of this mega event. Grace, IIA, Lensifed, BI, TRADAI, Structural Engineering Association, Association of Construction Engineers, etc. are the like-minded organizations supported this event. On behalf of ICI Kochi Center, I express sincere gratitude to all associating organizations and member representatives from these organizations. The participants are the strength of any such event. On behalf of ICI Kochi Center, I thank all the participants of today's function. Nice meeting you all. The mastermind behind this program is Dr. Anil Joseph, Chairman, ICI Kochi Center. All the executive members of ICI Kochi Center have done a wonderful job today. I thank Anil sir and his team members for arranging this wonderful day. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that we come to an end. Before we split apart, can I have a loud round of applause for all the winners who have done such an amazing job? Yes, thank you so much. And with that, this is me, Anu Tressa George, signing off from ICI Ultratech Awards 2023. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Please do join us for cocktails and dinner. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be having the band. They are back. Guys, I'm sure they enjoyed your performance. It's just that they were excited about the award. So they are back. So get your dinner, come inside, enjoy the music, have fun. Thank you.
request all our Ultratech team to come to the stage for taking a group photo.
ആറുമൂടാൻ തീരം കമഴ്ന്നേ തിരതല്ലും തീരം തലതല്ലും താളം താളം പൊലിഞ്ഞപ്പോ ഭൂമി കേടുത്തേ യാലും കോരിയെടുത്ത ആരായാലും പോയി പിടിക്കാം കാടായാലും ഞാനോണ്ട് പോകാൻ കടലായാലും ഞാനോടിയ കാടും കടന്ന് കടലും കടന്ന് ഞാനൊന്ന് നോക്കുമ്പോ ഭൂമി കരഞ്ഞേ Thank you. Thank you so much. You remember me like I remember you. You spend your life going back in your mind to the time. 'Cause I walk the streets alone, being on my own. Everyone can see that I really felt I'm going through hell. Thinking about you with somebody else. Somebody wants you, somebody needs you, somebody dreams about you every single night. Somebody can breathe without you is lonely. Somebody hope that someday you will see. Somebody's me. Somebody's me. Somebody's me. Somebody's me. God it brings about every single life. So God it can bring without you is lonely. So God I hope that someday you will see. So God is me. So God is me. So God is me. So God is me. You'll always be in my life, even if I'm not in your life. 'Cause in my memory, you remember me before you set me free. Listen, please. Somebody wants you, somebody needs you, somebody dreams about you every single night. Somebody can breathe without you is lonely. Somebody hope that someday you will see. Somebody's me. Somebody's me. Somebody's me. Somebody's me. Thank you. Thank you so much. പാടാലോ ഹിന്ദിയാ कभी जो बादल घर से मैं देखा तुझे आके करके लगे मुझे पहली बारिश की दुआ कभी जो बादल घर से मैं देखा तुझे आके करके लगे मुझे पहली बारिश की दुआ तेरे पहलू में रह लूं खुद को पायल पहलू हम पे खुशियाँ सहलूं साथियाँ कोई नहीं खुशियाँ चलो साथिया पहले कभी तूने मुझे गम लिया फिर मुझे क्यों न तन कर दिया गुजार दे जो लम्हा प्यार के हमेशा तुझे अपना मान के तो फिर तूने बदली क्यों बता क्यों क्या कभी जो बादल बरसे मैं देखो तुझे आके भर के लगे मुझे पहली बारिश की दुआ तेरे पहलू में रह लूं खुद को पायल पहलू गम ते खुशियाँ चलो साथिया कभी जो बादल बरसे मैं देखो तुझे आके भर के लगे मुझे पहली बारिश की दुआ तेरे पहलू में टहलू खुद को पायल टहलू गम पे खुशियाँ चलो साथिया Thank you. മനസമ്മതം ചൊരിയും ആരോമല